Okay, so like imagine, right? What if every time you bought something, like even just a cup of coffee, you could see like the real cost of it, not just like the price tag, but like, everything, the whole impact.
Yeah, yeah. The ripple effects, right? Like on society and the environment. It's a pretty wild thought.
Definitely, and that's kind of the whole point of this project we're looking at. It's called Asaas, Echoes of the Souk. It's a speculation design thing.
Hmm.
So it's basically, exploring this future where like financial transparency is taken to a whole new level, like radical transparency.
Right. So instead of just thinking about, dollars and cents, every transaction becomes this window into the impact of your choices.
Exactly. Like it's like suddenly you can see all this hidden connections, and it's all thanks to it's all thanks to this AI designer, Alfani 10638.
An AI designer.
Yeah, well, it's a fictional one. This whole project is like a fictional world, but the AI, it basically used like data analysis and all these crazy simulations to kind of imagine how society might shift, if we had this level of transparency.
Interesting. So what's the setting then? Like what kind of future is this AI imagining?
Well, it's not exactly like a utopia, right? I mean, it makes sense. If we're talking about this need for like radical transparency, there's got to be a reason. And in this world, it's because trust has like completely broken down, especially in our financial systems.
Oh, okay, I see. So this is a future where like those fears about DAOs, and AI taking over, it's all kind of come true.
Yeah, sort of. Like imagine organizations run entirely by algorithms. No human oversight, no accountability. And then what happens when those algorithms fail, right? Asaas kind of comes out of that whole sense of disillusionment and the need for something different, something better.
I see. So in this future, they've come up with this forensic social accounting, right? Can you break that down for me a little?
Yeah. So it's like, okay, say you buy that cup of coffee, right?
Mhm.
Suddenly you can see everything, like how much the farmers were paid, what kind of pesticides they used, like the whole supply chain. And then on top of that, you see the environmental impact, like the carbon footprint of shipping the beans, the energy used to roast them, everything.
Wow. So it's like a super detailed breakdown of the true cost of every single purchase.
Exactly. And it's all about revealing those hidden impacts, the things we don't normally think about. But I got to say, thinking about it now, it's kind of overwhelming, isn't it?
Yeah. Like how do you even begin to process all that information? It's almost like too much transparency.
Yeah, that's the challenge that Oz throws at us, right? Like, it's not just about having the information. It's about figuring out what to do with it. And that's where the visual element of this project gets really interesting, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because it's not just like charts and graphs. It's more like these weird, almost dreamlike images. It's like someone took all these digital fragments, like the remnants of our online lives, and kind of reconfigured them to show something deeper, something more than just, numbers and data.
That's fascinating. It's like the art itself is reflecting the whole idea of this blend of tradition and technology.
Right.
It's this future where like societies had to adapt, rebuild after these setbacks, financial setbacks, ecological setbacks, you name it. And they've found this way to blend the old ways with the new to make something that works for everyone.
Yeah, exactly. It's not about like predicting a dystopian future. It's more like a nudge.
A nudge.
Yeah, like a nudge to like think about the choices we're making now and how they might shape the future.
Absolutely. It's a provocation, not a prophecy. It's asking us, what role do we want technology to play? How can we use it to build a future that reflects our values? It's pretty powerful stuff.
Definitely. And on that note, I think it's a good place to wrap up our deep dive into Asa's Echoes of the Souk. We hope you found it as thought-provoking as we did. And if you did, please share it with others who might be interested in exploring these fascinating and complex futures. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, everyone. HDCFZ